Dave Davis, the prohibitive favorite, I would think, over John Hatz.
Well, there's no doubt about it. You know, Dave has thrown 15 strikes today. He's averaging 235. It's going to be tough for John Hatz, but they've each got 10 frames to bowl, and I know that Dave is still nervous.
Well, he didn't start with a strike anyway.
No, and John Hatz has him starting on the left-hand lane, just like the last game where Mike Samardzija had him starting on the left.
Well, John must feel more confident in the left lane, or he wants to get that score posted first.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going through his mind right now. Probably many things. I don't see any problem for Dave making this spare. And John Hatz is getting ready to make his first delivery on any telecast right now. And John's got an interesting kind of delivery. He's not a by-the-book picture-perfect player, but I watched him bowl the last 3 days, and he just kept getting it done match after match after match.
Little spin action there. Ooh.
Oh, what a terrible break to start out your first shot on television. Solid 7. Excellent delivery.
Changes balls to shoot the 7-pin.
Well, that certainly wasn't a nervous frame for John Hatz. A very, very good start for him.
We see there all W's at the left. Tight match in that first one. Joe Fitzsimmons opened to let him win. And then against Frank Belinder, Frank had a terrible 10th frame opened that he won that match. He definitely thought he'd lost that match, he was telling me today.
Well, good breaks are important, especially in this kind of tournament.
And again, that 3-6-10. The right-hander's been leaving that all day long.
Yeah, that shot looked like he guided it just a little bit more. Instead of getting the good release down the lane, he guided that ball down the lane. Here you can see it. He doesn't really get the ball out and doesn't follow through very much. However, makes a very good spare. Still well in the match. Dave can take a 3-pin lead. Well, he takes a 2-pin lead right now with his conversion.
There's Jack Mordini, the group executive director of the ABC. Everybody from ABC is here to watch this event.
As well they should be. This is, so far, not too many strikes after 2 frames. Oh, hang on.
Oh, he thought he missed it.
I thought he missed it too. Boy, there's a good break. Here we can see the ball just hanging on. And it's a good thing Dave switched balls to shoot that spare, because his other ball would have hooked right into the gutter.
Suddenly the pins won't fall down. Leaves another 10-pin.
Yeah, maybe the nerves are tightening up just a little bit for Dave too. You know, he may be a PBA Hall of Famer, but he's bowling for a major title. So that could be just a little bit of nerves. Now this is the same spare that he almost missed the last frame. And a much better conversion. Now let's take a look at how he left that 10-pin. The ball's out wide. It's trying to make its move up, but it just never quite gets high enough. Just doesn't get the impetus to knock that 5 into the 10.
Hatz trying to, well, leaves only the 2-pin.
Okay, now we'll show you how he makes this 10-pin. Much more solid at the line, and this ball is right in the middle of the pin. John Hatz making his spare. And Hatz is down by 2 pins. Very close.
Not a very good average on this pair. He'd like to improve on that. I don't think he's going to win if he doesn't.
He better start throwing some strikes. Looks good.
Ooh. Got that 10-pin out of there.
Yeah, that was a very good shot. Looked good right off his hand. And he got the respect from the pins. They all fell down.
Dave Davis leading by 2 pins in the 4th frame. Championship match of the ABC Senior Masters. And he's still looking for his first strike in this match.
Yeah, but he likes the way he threw that ball. That was a good, confident release. Left himself with the 7-pin. Shouldn't be any problem. Hang on. Well, he's making it exciting on those spares.
All right, there's his first strike. You know, Marshall, when they miss those free throws after the announcer says something about how many they've made, they think they jinxed him. When you're talking about his 15 strikes, it took him to the 5th frame to get his first. He's going to blame you.
Well, he better not do that. That was a very good shot he threw.
Oh, solid 7 in the 1st frame. Flush 4-9 here in the 5th. Boy, in a tight match to 1 pin. If he makes it, it's still 1 pin.
Yeah, there were a lot of 4-9s left on this this tournament on the right-hand side of the lane. So I'm really not surprised to see that. The ball finished very, very hard all week.
No chance.
All right, it's important for John Hatz not to let that get him mentally down. He's still very, very close in this match. It's only 13 pins.
Hold ball. His ball's been holding all week long, and now it won't.
That's exactly right. I think that what's happened is the lanes have not carried down the oil as fast as what we thought that might happen. And his ball that was hanging back, and getting high flush strikes is now hooking high on the head pin.
At the 3-6. Mike McGrath, who's been here all week watching, informs us that Hatz is throwing the ball slower than he has been all week long. He's very slow, so that speed makes a big difference.
And that is nerves. I know from experience that when you get nervous, you have a tendency to throw the ball a little bit slower.
Davis gets the double.